Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is ForwardNBak with another video out and about on the Inmotion V11 electric unicycle. Just starting to see what this thing can do, off some jumps, taking a few bigger gaps and trying to see how my confidence goes, getting over some of these bigger bumps. This was the first time I've really started to think about the height of the jumps that I'm taking. I really did start to hesitate when I first started to look at gaps and jumps, and I know these stairs here in particular I looked at quite a few times and I just wasn't confident. And these stairs, I've never been able to go down this path the right way. I've always been carrying and pushing the wheel down these sets of stairs, and yesterday was the first time that I really had a go. I felt confident enough, and you can see it's really sketchy. Especially that set up the top there, it was quite wobbly. There's always someone. It's really great watching the channel grow so quickly. There's new subscribers every day, and that's really exciting for me. It's making me want to get out more on the wheel and try to get the content up and make it interesting for everyone. So thanks so much for that. The support means a lot. Out today doing some location scouting. This is a local university, and I wasn't too sure if security would be troubling us or if we'd be in the way of security, but they were great. We gave them a wave and they didn't seem to mind us being here. I guess, your attitude is a big part of how you're going to get treated in these places. I think if you go in there and be nice and smile and actually acknowledge the people and, try not to avoid them, and then be nice and respect the place. I wasn't, jumping off anything too crazy, and I wasn't trashing anything while we were there. So just quietly keeping to ourselves and looking for little areas to roll around. Haven't changed anything on the wheel. My lower chamber is on 150 PSI each side, and then the top is sitting at half that at 75 PSI. I've got 40 PSI in the tyre, and I'm checking both regularly. The more I'm doing stairs and jumping off curbs, I keep an eye on my suspension and settings. I always look over the wheel and make sure all the bolts and screws are tightened up and things are in place. It is like you're putting a lot of trust in this wheel, so you want to keep an eye on it and keep it maintained. It really impresses me every single time I get out. I think you can see from the videos I've posted just the range of terrain and places that I go. I'm off-road, I'm on-road, I'm off-stairs. This one wheel seems to get me everywhere I need to go, into the shops, off to school, back home. It's really no hassles. You charge it up. For me, I use 2 chargers, which gives me about a 4-hour charge, and from that I can get around 70 kilometers for this particular wheel is the range that I seem to get. It does vary on what you're carrying, on the temperature of the day, on how hard you're riding, on how much you're working the wheel, whether you're up hills, down hills. So all of this plays a role in the range, and you get to know how to ride your wheel to get the maximum range from it as well. I've seen some pretty cool things while I'm out exploring on my wheel. Each adventure I seem to run into some goanna or lizard, a snake, interesting people, or just find new places. I always go home feeling good, glad that I've been out and glad that I went for a little adventure to find some headspace. It's a really great transport for being alone, being by yourself. And everyone needs a bit of alone time. I think that's when you come up with the best ideas, the best schemes, the best plans, the best ways you can come up with money to buy the next wheel. So speaking of which, I'm still really looking forward to the Kingsong S20. I'm seeing a lot of videos drop. I'm seeing guys smashing it into walls and dropping it upstairs. Some amazing jumps, really good reports, and hearing some great feedback from Kingsong and on the forums of the things that they will be fixing. They've got test wheels out and they're gathering information and asking the testers to provide feedback on a range of things. There'll be new firmware, stronger plastics. They're rumoured to actually have the tilt back kick in at about 73 kilometres an hour, so really letting you use the 70 kilometre power, and I guess there's still a chance that they could increase that speed, although I know Kingsong are known for their safety, which I really commend. It looks like a fantastic wheel. I don't think you can really go too wrong. You know, people are looking at that or the Monster. They both look like great wheels, but my money's on the Kingsong S20, and it should be arriving fairly soon. So keep an eye on the channel. Please like, subscribe, come back and watch my videos. Thanks so much for your support. This is ForwardNBak. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Forwards and back. Forwards and back. Forwards and back. Forwards and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forwards and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forwards and back. Forward 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 and